Every time we get a free moment, we pick up our phones, scroll through social media, and we get hooked. We tell ourselves just 5 more minutes, but before we know it, an entire hour is gone. I've been there too, and I realized how much time I wasted on things that drained my energy without adding any real value to my life. So today, I am sharing 5 self-care activities that I now love doing in my free time when I'm not in the mood to work. These activities have made me feel so much better and helped me spend my free time in the ways that truly matter to me. So, without further ado, let's get started. I think most of us know that mindless scrolling is bad for us. First of all, it steals our time, and we often don't realize how much time is gone with mindless scrolling. It also drains our energy that we could use somewhere else because mindless scrolling overwhelms our brain with so much information and we get mentally exhausted. And this leads to reduced focus. So, not only mindless scrolling steals our time and energy, but also it reduces our attention span. If you don't know what attention span is, in brief, it's how long you can focus on anything without getting distracted. So, mindless scrolling makes it harder to focus on the things that are important to us. If you scroll intentionally, that's a different thing. But if you scroll mindlessly, then without even realizing, you will waste a ton of time. So, here are 5 self care activities that I want you to try out instead of mindless scrolling. These activities have made me feel more satisfied and fulfilled. So, activity number 1 is spending time with someone you love. It could be anyone, your parents, your family members, friends, pet, community animals. If you are an animal lover, it could be literally anybody you love. If you can't hang out with your closest family members, friends, then you can call them and have some hearty conversation. It never feels boring. And here is what I do being an animal lover. I love to spend my time with community animals, especially dogs, and I have also a furry baby, so I love spending time with her. I also love to communicate with my family members or friends who are close to me. So, this is what I love, and here is how it helps me. First of all, it helps to connect socially and strengthens your relationships. A hearty conversation with your closest ones fills your mind with so much joy and makes your connection even stronger. And definitely, it's mentally satisfying and takes care of your mental health as well. I want you to try this activity instead of mindless scrolling. Try this out. Spend time with the ones who you care about. If you can't meet them at this moment, you can just call and have a conversation with them. And it's so simple, but is definitely satisfying. The next activity I want you to try out is audio entertainment for happy mind. The idea here is to have audio entertainment in your free time. It could be anything you love. It could be podcast, audio story, music, song, audio book, anything you enjoy listening. Again, this activity is enjoyable even if you don't scroll. You can try out all these and see what you like to listen. I usually listen to podcast, music, songs, and audio story. These are my favorite. Definitely, which one I prefer to choose depends on my mood and the amount of free time I have in my hand. I also like to create playlists of songs for different moods, some for light moods, some energizing songs. For example, I listen to them during workout. Some could be chants, maybe some devotional songs, etc. Apart from music, I also love listening to audio stories in my native language, Bengali. There are specific YouTube channels that release stories in the weekend, and I love listening to them. I think there are definitely some channels that release audio stories in different languages. So you can definitely try them out. And how it has helped me, this actually make me feel really satisfied and happy. It definitely boosts my mood, especially when it comes to music and songs. It also keeps me entertained, especially audio stories and podcast. The plus point of audio entertainment is there is no need to look at screens. I think this is perfect for winding down and relaxing when you don't want to use your screen. And the best part is with audio entertainment, I can do other activities. For example, I can walk or stretch or simply relaxing on couch, and this kind of audio entertainments also help in doing the things that I don't like much to do, for example household chores or cleaning, etc. You may try all of this I mentioned and find out what genuinely makes you feel happy, boost your mood, and you feel from within that you have spent your free time so well. So, the next activity is indulging in creative hobbies. And this one is no brainer because hobbies are meant for enjoyment, right? So, in your free time, you can indulge in your hobby. It could be anything that you genuinely love doing in your free time. It could be literally anything: painting, crafts like DIYs, cooking, gardening, writing, playing a musical instrument, knitting, sewing, crocheting, anything that you love doing in your free time. I love doing paintings and experiment with DIYs. I get most of the inspirations from YouTube and Pinterest. Generally, I prefer doing these things in weekends, especially Sundays. And then I also love cooking. I love to try out new recipes for my family as well as my furry baby. Recently, I started learning crocheting. I learned the basics and then I stopped. I would like to experiment with this in future. So how these things have helped me and can help you as well. The basic is simple because here you are learning out new things that makes you happy and satisfying. So you are not going to use that time on phone scrolling mindlessly. So here is what you can try out. Find out a hobby that genuinely makes you happy and that you feel satisfying to do. And if you are not sure about your hobby, that's perfectly fine. You can always explore different things in your free time and see what really matches with your vibe and what makes you genuinely satisfying. So, this way, you are going to find out the things that you actually love doing and you want to do even more because doing these things makes you genuinely happy and feel self satisfactory. The next activity I want you to try out is spending solo time in nature. If you're looking for a calming experience, an activity that helps you feel calm and grounded, then solo time in nature is the perfect activity you need to try out. So, why solo? Because this way you get time to observe nature's beauty. From smallest things to big things, it could be a leaf, sky, moon, sun, birds. It could be anything related to nature. Look at them, see how beautifully they are made by the creator. You can take a walk or just sit and observe. What I like to do is going outside, and in my morning walk session, I take the sun, look around me, see the sky, clouds, trees, and this is really soothing and satisfying. Also, sometimes I just sit by the window or the balcony and just observe the natural things made by the creator. It could be just 2 minutes or 5 minutes. It doesn't necessarily need to be for long time. So how it helped me to connect with our mother nature, and it also helped me feel grounded. It definitely feels very soothing and relaxing. It's a quick mood booster and also helps to distress. And one more thing is it helps to stay in the present moment. So I want you to try this out. It's so simple, no matter where you live, just go outside or sit by your window or balcony and observe the beauty of our mother nature. This helps you reset and relax in a more effective way. And the next activity is relaxing beauty rituals. And I know most girls love doing this. There are everyday skincare, hair care routines that are simple, basic, and easy to do. And then comes the weekend when you get some more free time. Then you could try a more detailed routine to help you distress, relax, and utilize your time in a very self-satisfactory way. It could be applying a hair mask for that extra smooth hair. It could be styling your hair with a blow dryer or a pampering skincare facial mask, or let's say grooming activities like getting your brows done or getting your nails done or hair removal. It could be anything. And what I do is I like to do all of this I just mentioned, but I don't always get the time to do all of this in one go. So what I do is I divide all of this for, let's say, 2 or 3 Sundays, and then I can do these things in more relaxing way. It feels like I have utilized my time in a self-satisfactory way, and also it helps boost my confidence. So for those girls who love this kind of relaxing beauty rituals, I want you to try out any beauty ritual that you like. It could be as simple as a head wash or a face pack. It doesn't always need to be an extraordinary thing that burns your pocket. It could be any ritual that you find relaxing and makes you feel good. The next and the last activity is journaling. I want to really include this activity to the list, but for the sake of this video, it would be so long. I started doing regular journaling a few months back, and it's been a game changer in my self-care routine. So if you're curious about how to start, check out the video on your screen where I've shared all about journaling and the easiest way to get started, just like I did when I tried for the very first time. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.